for me, it's finding a good friend in IT, honestly. Someone that you can easily communicate with, that speaks your language, and you can speak, they're the mediator, they're in between the technology and you, and they can understand where you're coming from and understand what tech needs to know in order to get their job done so that you get what your goals are. And if you can find that person, hold on to them, honestly.
Yeah, no, I agree. I used to bring donuts to our IT team. But the thing is, you already know what you want, and if you can find that one person, just communicate. This is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for all the people that have X, but it's in the CRM somewhere and I can't pull it. They'll be able to help you, and I think that's the number one thing. If you know what you're looking for, you have half the battle. You don't need to know how it happens or how it's created or how it's done. But at least have a clear objective of what you want to do or what you're looking for, and then that's half the problem. And I think that's part of it.
I would also just say, if you're from a startup and you're a marketer, I think you don't have the luxury of just being a marketer. It kind of behooves you to learn a little bit about technology, learn how to code HTML, learn how to code CSS, learn SQL. There's free online stuff that'll teach you. You don't have to be as good as your IT guys, but since they often don't have time for us, you'll do yourself a service by learning enough to get half of the job done.
I think that's a great point. One of the things that has helped me a lot is I do all the creative and all kinds of other things under my role, and I know how to do Illustrator programs. I know how to, I've coded my own website. I like all things just because I find it interesting. And I think the key is trying to make, when you're talking with your IT team or people who are going to try and get you what you need to express to them what it is you're trying to get to, how you're trying to get to it, and make sure that they understand it, and make sure they speak back to you. Here's what I think you're trying to do, because really at the end of the day, people don't like to look stupid. I mean that with love, but I don't know what you're talking about. And then they're not going to ask questions. And the key is to make it safe for them and not feel stupid. So for me, with our executive team who have been around for a long time, it's a 60-year-old company, a lot of the time that's one of their biggest fears. So understanding when that's happening and making it safe for them will get you progress you don't even imagine is causing a problem.
Yeah, sure. I would say to that point too, is to get, if you're on a marketing team, get buy-in from whoever you're reporting to, right? So typically it's marketing here, IT here, or supporting or whatever, and then you've got your executive teams and whatever up above. So when I hear words like code freeze, when I hear words like, data lockdown and things like that, as a marketer, you have to understand you're directly responsible for revenue. Right, just as much as a salesperson, right? You're being judged on engagement, conversion, things like that. So sometimes your technology teams don't really understand that. They're just making sure that they're doing things like data security and whatever, but that's kind of maintaining, right? That's just maintaining the status quo and making sure that different divisions can operate. So what I like to do with, when I was more on the brand side, is get buy-in from the people that I report to put pressure on those teams to make sure that I'm getting the attention that I need to launch something or do something. So if I have a marketing program that requires an integration, some data points, whatever it is, I'll actually put out there hey, this program is looking to do 30% more engagement, maybe X number of points on revenue. If I don't get this happening, then that's all forfeited, right? So I really need the support from other divisions to help push revenue, right? As we're all responsible for. Maybe in the startup, it's a little bit easier because there's more of a energy towards growth and growth quickly. But as you get into bigger business, Fortune 1000, 500, 100, sometimes you move at a snail's pace for a lot of these things, and it's wow, what am I doing day to day here, right? So you really want to get that buy-in to help push revenue and help yourself out.